Urban Arts is an amazing program because I definitely feel as though there is a barrier to accessing technical education. And Urban Arts definitely works to break that barrier and give underrepresented minorities access to this higher education.
Hello and welcome back. I am Unknown Availability back again, and I am joined now with PC Fangirl. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you, Unknown?
I am fantastic. Here shortly we're going to be starting with iiPK and Koopayuu. They're going to be facing off, and whoever wins this is going to go face off with the winner of the last match, Lil Curbs, which that match was, wow, that match was insane. Shoujo keeping up with Lil Curbs the entire way, and just Curbs putting a hurting on the numbers. 17 clears.
17 clears. But you know, Shoujo was no slack either. She had 14 clears, I believe, in that last match. So it was just a great match all around. Mostly because of you fine folk that are watching. Of course, we are doing this for charity for Urban Arts Partnership. And they are a great charity that help people in usually students of color who want to go into STEM fields. And we are proud to be partnering with them today. We have some really great donations from you guys. We have $5.33 from Liku with the comment LOL. Fine and Dandy with $25. Hey, how you doing, Fine and Dandy? And an anonymous $20. So we got some good donations, and we are being met with some raffles. So for every $5 that's spent, we do put your name in for a raffle ticket. Currently, we have a couple copies of digital copies of Mario Maker and a Switch Pro controller.
Yeah, so if you're enjoying what you're watching here and you think you want to get in on this and want to see what you can find, or maybe make your own levels that you can possibly see some of these amazing runners play, or even then, you can possibly win one. All it takes is just a $5 donation. Every $5 gets a raffle entered in, and for every next level that we meet, more prizes are going to be entered. So the Pro controllers are very, very nice, very clean to be able to use with your Switch. Fantastic little controllers. Honestly, probably one of the best ones they've released in a long time. There for a while.
Oh, I agree. And like Catherine of Sky was mentioning, it was much better than the playing with the Joy-Cons. So it looks like we're about to get right into it.
Oh yeah, we're getting started now, and we are starting off with a Japanese level. I am not one of those folks that knows how to read the Japanese level names, but this is one of those possibly speedrun levels. There's a lot of those, but what do we got going on here? Nope, 300 seconds.
Lots of doors. Okay. It's like grab the power up. Koopayuu knowing what to do exactly. Grabbing that key, but not going through the block.
Okay, so this is a pink coin level. It's looking like you have to clear each section, and it's giving you the preview of what it is. But iiPK is basically just saying, I'm gonna make my own rules.
What a lot of these runners have found out through this tournament is pink coins are definitely optional for about half of these levels. So it looks like they were not needed. iiPK grabbing that flagpole and getting the clear. So one clear down for iiPK.
Yeah, that is very common. A lot of expert levels aren't finely tuned, so there's a lot of cheese involved where you can just run on through. They think they've figured it out. They've put a damage boost in there, but they didn't think about everything that is available. But that happens. That's expert for you. But we choose expert, and these were all curated by different folks, and they go through and they basically jump into an expert. They run through and they find 90-second levels with world records 90 seconds, and they'll like that level, and then we put that code, the maker code, and they go through and they play the levels. So that's the easiest way we've done this for them, and they've given them 5 skips in order to be able to strategize and get through some of the worst levels.
Koopayuu not happy with this level, shaking his head a little bit. Still working his way through it. iiPK taking a Goomba to the face.
Koopayuu realizing that the cheese was there and going, oh man, okay.
And Koopayuu's coming into the level that iiPK just cleared. iiPK grabbing the world record on that, too.
And iiPK is actually last season's the Endless League. He was the champion of that. So he is basically the returning champion, and everybody's looking to unseat him.
Oh yeah, iiPK, I think, has got to be one of the best sight readers for these levels in the league. So it's always impressive to see how quickly he can make his way through these levels that, mind you, these runners have never seen these levels before. They are curated and picked, as Unknown was saying, they are picked based on their time and difficulty, and these runners are seeing them blind.
And as the PC Fangirl is saying it, he shows exactly what is just the skill involved. Taking no time at all and reading the level like it's nothing at all. And Koopayuu's taking his time going through. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Koopayuu's gotta be more ready to just pull the trigger and find these cheesable moments and things like that and actually get through these. Because iiPK is just blazing through them right now. And really close to pace of what we saw last match with what we saw, excuse me, my brain just decided to stop in the middle of that.
That's okay.
With what we saw with Little Curbs and Shoujo just blowing up the numbers.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I knew it was going to be a little bit different. With our regular season, they were 15-minute matches, and these are 20-minute matches. But I did not expect to see 17 on the board, which that was really exciting for me to see. iiPK stuck on a snake. At least it is a fast snake.
Oh no.
Oh, he missed his donut and his ride, having to start over.
And on Koopayuu's side, finding a soft lock in the level, not putting any blocks behind the POW, you gotta be careful, because if you hit it and you keep jumping, you're going to just go right up in there and get caught. He only has 2 seconds left. He's gonna have to fall and hit it. Perfect.
iiPK make his way through the Bowsers.
I would say Mario Maker 2's got an interesting mechanic to it when it comes to the timer. The last second isn't actually the last second. You will still have 001 on the clock, but it'll go 000, and you still have about almost a full second until the level actually ends.
Looking like Koopayuu is now into that Little Timmy level that iiPK made his way through earlier. Oh! Just, like, pixels away from the flagpole. How heartbreaking is that? iiPK back on that fast snake. Riding the donuts. Will he make his ride? And made it.
Koopayuu with the lore downloaded. He has 4 clears as iiPK is going through this level right now. So it is tied with no skips used on either side, but iiPK is finishing the level he is on as Koopayuu is going into it.
iiPK grabbing another world record. Let's see if Koopayuu can make his ride. He may be able to.
Shrugging.
Oh. iiPK says no thank you to that one.
So our first skip of this match. So let's see if that makes a difference, if Koopayuu can actually catch up.
Yeah, Koopayuu is actually gaining quite a lot of ground here. And if he can sight read and understand that the next level should be skipped right away, we could be neck and neck. iiPK having a little bit of trouble.
That's not an easy jump. That's a very tight jump.
Koopayuu did decide to skip that right away. "12 minutes left in our match."
Going in, he figured he has... He said, what?
Yeah, Koopayuu not looking too happy with this level.
Wow, that is such a weird jump. There's got to be some sort of cheese in this level somewhere. This is just seemingly weird.
iiPK is not going to stick it out, though, deciding to opt for that second skip.
Koopayuu getting some interesting lore downloaded about this level, though. Doing a YOLO jump and finding out that there's going to be a P-switch jump out of a door. So that's some good information if he's going to be staying in this level.
Oh, and iiPK looks like he has entered into a level that would make me rage almost immediately. First of all, you've got the car, which is our favorite mode of transportation in Mario Maker. And then you've got these jumps, and I'm telling you, I would wreck that car in 20 seconds.
And you need it for the clear condition.
You do need it for the clear condition.
Koopayuu deciding to go ahead and skip as well. We're on 5-5. We're actually pretty even at this moment. iiPK has a little bit more lore download about this particular level, but okay, iiPK taking the lead again.
Koopayuu only has one hit left in this vehicle before it goes bust. Oh, and there it goes. He's gonna have to restart. Let's see if he knows that you do need the car, or if he's just going through and getting some information.
I like this play. It's a little bit of time invested, but I like the play to see. Okay, do I want to spend the time on it? Do I want to get rid of it? And knowing that you can just back out, not want to spend the time, realizes that's going to be a pain. That's good.
Yeah.
iiPK taking that trick level and just easily knocking that out of the park.
iiPK making his way through this list quickly. It's always nice to see a cheerleader. Ikomi with him. Oh, taking a death to that muncher.
This is probably, honestly, this is the most complete level I think we've seen so far in this competition we've got going on.
I know.
An actual jump level.
Yeah, I was just thinking, is this an actual level? Oh my goodness.
Honestly, I'm surprised this is expert, and iiPK taking the time to like it too, because it is a solid level. This is a very nice, well thought out shell jump level.
But he is gonna opt for the skip. Looks like a great level, but maybe not the right level for a tournament. Oh no, he did not skip. He just exited course, went back into the level. Oh, missing that coin.
Yeah, that trick that they both missed there. It's weird how the slopes work in Mario Maker 2. They're not normal slopes. They don't work in the normal way you would think. You can throw a shell on a slope that is being used as a ceiling and gain the speed on it to shell jump off of it. So it's a weird little mechanic that can happen, as iiPK almost nails it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm agreeing with with Doomsday here. I do not see this as an expert level. This is actually super expert, in my honest opinion here. Unless it's just awfully short. If it's only these few tricks and then it's over, I can see it being expert because the people that got a hold of it just nailed it.
Yeah, it seems like one of those levels that you do have to grind for a few hours, or at least I would have to grind for a few hours to make any kind of progress in it.
Right. It's definitely a tough level. It's not not anything you're just going, yeah, okay, this level's super easy. No, it's this requires trick knowledge and mid-air shell jumps. Not mid-airs, actually. I shouldn't say mid-airs. Mid-airs is the wrong word. But
Lots of tech knowledge.
Almost getting it again. That's the second time he's been at that backward shell throw, almost hitting it twice, but just taking the death to the shell.
iiPK onto Super Mario Brothers, but broken. Let's see what this has in store. Taking some damage.
GG's, Koopayuu. You get my props for that, doing that in a competition.
I think that may have been some of the sunken cost fallacy that Oshi was talking about earlier.
Right.
But nevertheless, he did make his way through it. Oh! iiPK taking a hammer.
We have reached Little Timmy, Little Jimmy world. This is...
We have.
Haphazard blocks, random enemies. This is it. This is the level we were talking about.
Yeah, this is our second Little Timmy level of this a competition right here.
Now random letters.
iiPK grabbing that flagpole, getting another clear. Up to 9 clears up for iiPK. To Koopayuu 7.
Both with only 2 skips left.
Just over 5 minutes left in this competition. If anyone's just joining us, we are doing this for charity. Exclamation point donate in the chat will give you a little bit of information about what we're doing. We are doing this to benefit UAP. They're a great program that helps primarily people of color and getting them the tools they need for some STEM careers. So if you have a chance, if you have an extra $1, go ahead. Help support. It really goes a long way to help these kids.
And speaking of, I do want to shout out the last few donations we've gotten. Anonymous with $50 more added to the amount here, and then What the Show 2 with $4.20 saying, "Let's go Thab, the Beast," who we did see earlier pull out a win in the very first match we had today. They will be facing Doomsday afterwards, after a couple of the loser round matches.
You guys have been so generous. It's really wholesome to see that. iiPK just ducking right under the boo ring, getting that flagpole. Koopayuu taking a little bit of damage to a boo, having to start over.
And we have gone below the 4-minute mark. It is a 3 clear lead for iiPK. Going to be traveling along the top of the... Well, no, he's got actually killed them. That's a clear condition, so he's looking for any way to actually kill them that he can.
There's got to be a star. Hidden dev star somewhere.
Oh, no. Well...
Up.
What is this?
Someone thought this was a good idea and uploaded it. Oh boy.
Oh, no. It is not a star. Okay, that's I'd skip this. Yeah,
Which-
that's what you have to do. Ew, no.
Yeah, no, no,
No.
thank you.
Get the, go away. Even though, I can see iiPK taking a little bit longer on this, not wanting to use one of his last 2 skips, but again, we're at 2.5 minutes now. Really, you don't have to get them all in the first shot, so you do have a couple of tries, but if you don't hit the last one, I was gonna say, you will die if you don't hit that last one.
Mm-hmm. And then having to backtrack, oof. Koopayuu is still sticking it out in this ghost house level. Ghost houses are notoriously trolly.
Not only ghost house, but dark.
Yes. Yeah.
There's 2 things that just don't. No thanks. I'm good. I'm probably gonna skip that myself.
Yeah, especially when you're in expert. If you're an expert and it's a dark level, that's an automatic skip for me. I'm like, it's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Finding the end, but it's gonna have to make it through that boost circle.
And he did it!
Fantastic. Getting his 9th clear. iiPK still ahead by 2 clears, however, with under a minute and a half to go. I do not see Koopayuu being able to pull through this. However, even with that being said, Koopayuu will be going on to face Shoujo, which that's going to be a tough match. I mean, in all honesty, that is crazy. Shoujo and Koopayuu is going to be a great match. All of these matches are great, but this means iiPK is going to go face Lil Curbs. 2 of probably the favorites to win this entire thing. So we've got that coming up shortly. Once this timer actually runs out, we're going to have a very short, brief moment to do an interview. We're going to try to get back on schedule here. And I agree with chat. Shoujo losing with 14 on the board is nuts.
I know, it's insane. iiPK wanting to go in and leave a comment, deciding against it. Maybe now is not the time. Nice 20-second speedrun level.
This level that Koopayuu is on right now, the one that iiPK figured out, it doesn't have the blocks to really teach you what to do early on. You have to get all the way to the end to figure it out, really. And now Koopayuu's found it. So we just reached the end of the timer. Let's see if we can't get a quick and really fast interview here. But that's iiPK taking it down with 12 clears to Koopayuu's 9. GG's to iiPK, going to face Lil Curbs here down the line.
Yeah, once again, this is all for charity, folks. You guys have been so generous so far. We have raised already over $2,200. So keep up the good work, guys. Exclamation donate in the chat. Give you a little information about what we're doing this for. It's for UAP. And they provide some great tools for underprivileged youth for STEM careers. So,
well, we have Koopayuu in here right now, seeing if we can get iiPK in here shortly. But Koopayuu, how you feeling? You're going to be going on to face Shoujo in the losers round here. What did you think having to go up against iiPK in the start, and now how do you feel having to go against Shoujo next?
Well, it doesn't really matter who I'm facing, really, to be honest with you. I'm trying to do the best I can and avoid as many mistakes like that ghost house. But yeah, mostly just trying to do the best I can. I think everybody's so good in this tournament, so it's the same.
That is very well said. Very well said. And we're also joined by iiPK in the form of Akumi.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Hey,
don't let
guys,
the name for you. GG's to both of you. iiPK, I saw that you were on a level that had a snake in it, but it was the fast snake at least that you were having a little bit of trouble with. What made you decide to stick it out with that level?
Wait, there's a level with a fast snake that I was on?
Yes.
I do not remember that.
Yeah, there was like a fast snake and donuts, but it's not important. What?
Oh,
Do you know
yeah,
what I'm talking
the
about
blue
now?
catacombs. Yeah,
Yes,
that
yes.
one. So what made me stick with that one was like I thought of the 40-second world record, and like I tried it the honest way at first, and like I messed up because I went ahead of the snake and died, and I was like, oh, okay, well because I saw the pipe beforehand, so I was like, maybe that pipe's a death pipe. So then I found the hidden blocks that led up to that pipe, and I went inside it, and I ran through it. But as I was running through it, I remembered a thumbnail that had like a no sign next to the door, and I was like, uh-oh, this is probably gonna be bad. And then like it did end bad, but then I thought to myself, well, if it's 40 seconds and the snakes are right, this level's not too hard. And I was already like halfway through the level. I'm just gonna finish it because I know I can beat this level like super easy. So it was a 40-second level that I knew I can beat within the next try or so. So like I knew I wasn't gonna waste too much time. I didn't want to use the skip on that.
All right,
Fantastic.
awesome.
Fantastic. So I hate to cut it short, y'all. We are trying to go ahead and get back on track here, but GG's to iiPK and Koopayuu. We're going to be coming back shortly with Murphy and Oshi Kurosu and the losers round 1. GG's to everybody in round 1. Thank you again. Don't forget, if you do exclamation point donation in chat, you can get your donations in for the amazing charity UAP. We do appreciate them helping out with this tournament and sponsoring this tournament, and this being a charity event for them as well. So we're going to go ahead and go on a quick break here, and we will be back for the losers round 1 again with Murphy and Oshi Kurosu.
See ya.